So I am incredibly frustrated at the moment. No, I don't even know what the word. I just have a lot of emotion at the moment. I kind of want to punch a hole in the ceiling. So I just saw a TikTok video. Every good story starts with, I saw on TikTok. If you scroll back to my vlog from July 2nd, I distinctly remember the day. I don't even have to look it up. Distinctly remember the day, July 2nd, 2020, a little over a year ago. I distinctly remember finding this guy on TikTok. He just showed up on my page and I was like, I don't remember if I was impressed or what the case was, but I was like, he kind of inspired me to be like, you know what? I really want to go hard on TikTok because one of his videos, like songs really went off and he was like just starting to like blow up and I was really pumped for him. But then you've heard me make videos about this before because I've talked about it since I found it pretty much. Every once in a while, I struggle with a bit of like jealousy and frustration. I'm human, okay? So his song blew up on TikTok. It was a huge hit, one of the huge hits. You'd hear all the time. Every TikTok had it. Every person made a video with the song. Millions of videos made with the song. He had a genius interview for his lyrics. He like all this stuff. Then he started making other songs and it continued to do well on TikTok. And he would put on YouTube videos, music videos, and they do well. And here I was like just frustrated in the sense of mainly in the sense of like it was his. I think he had released music before under a different name, but this was the first song that he had released under his new name, and it was the first song. Meanwhile, Jacob Restituto has like 110 songs out there. I just hit 4,000 YouTube videos today. So 4,000 YouTube videos, 100 songs, and this guy pops off one song, and boom, a million videos made with the song on YouTube. So, okay. So whatever, I just saw a video on TikTok of him playing Lollapalooza in front of 20,000 people, and then 20,000 people singing along to a different song of his, which is crazy because not only was that main song popular, now 20,000 people know this other song apparently. Now look, it's social media, I don't know how true it is, but for example, like that could have been faked. Who knows? I have no idea. You know, he could have released 100 songs under a different name and then started over and this popped off. Who knows? Maybe he just got lucky. I don't know the answer to it. But I have two choices. First choice is I can just be frustrated and jealous and angry and bitter and frustrated at his song popping off on TikTok and popping off on YouTube and playing Lollapalooza and all that stuff. And all that would do is make me bitter, make me frustrated. It would take away from all the tremendous progress I've made in my career. And I am so grateful for all the progress. As soon as you start focusing on other people and with their progress, it totally takes away from the joy of where you are in this moment. And you know what? God has been so faithful to me in my career and what I've been doing. And we have made some really amazing connections. We have made some really great connections with the subscribers. There are some really, really cool people that I'm really grateful to have. I made some really great connections with artists and producers and people like tastemakers and really pretty important people in the music industry. And you know what? I don't know my story versus his story. I have goals. You know, I'm sure that guy has goals. I'm going to choose rather than be bitter and say, why not me? Why him? Why hasn't my time come yet? When meanwhile, I have made a ton of progress. Keep that in mind. Instead of doing that, I'm going to say, you know what? If a year ago, this guy's song blew up on TikTok and now he's playing Lollapalooza with 20,000 people on it and they're singing his song back, then rather than getting jealous and be like, for him, oh, but that, I'm going to say, if that can happen to him, why can't that happen to me? I'm gonna keep grinding. I'm gonna keep putting the music out. I'm gonna keep enjoying what I'm doing. I'm holding on to the progress as proof of the promise you made long ago. We made some really great progress. You know, if it happened to him, I'm gonna be first of all happy for him because there's enough room in the industry. It's not like, oh, it happened to him, the lucks ran out. If it can happen to him, it can happen to me. And you know what? I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm excited. Like, all I need is one song to pop off, and in a year from now, I could be playing Lollapalooza with 20,000 people at the stage singing my song. You know what? Because I don't want. All it does is ruin my day. All it does is take away the joy of the amazing progress I've made, all the great things that God has done. And to be completely honest, I feel like it's a slap in the face to God for all the amazing things that He's done with me. If I look at that guy and be like, oh, I just want that. When meanwhile, He's done all these amazing things in my life. You know, like comparison, all it does is take away the joy of the amazing things that you have and want for things. My dad sent me this thing yesterday. He was telling me about it yesterday that he sent that I haven't watched yet, that I need to watch. But he told me about it. He was talking about the 80-20 rule, which we've heard, it's been used in so many different things, including the fat ratio to meat to like all this other stuff. But he said that so often people will get so caught up in the 20% of life that they don't have and give up the 80% of things that they do have. I have an amazing community, an amazing group of friends that I've made. I've made some really great connections. I'm learning so much. I'm putting out out so much content. Who knows? Maybe I'll have an army of an army of songs out there that makes me millions of dollars a year because I have 100 songs rather than just 10 songs. Who knows the answer? I don't know, but I trust God enough and he's been faithful enough that it's going to work out in the future. And like I said, I'm holding on to the progress as proof for the promise he made long ago. I have faith, and that's what's really pretty much the only thing that's gotten me this far is the faith that it's going to continue to work out. But like I said, I'm not going to focus on the 20% that I don't have that guy has, that it happened faster. Like, let's be honest really quick. If, say, 2 years from now, I'm playing Lollapalooza with 20,000, 50,000, 100,000 people, random number, 2 years, say, what is it going to matter that he got there 2 years earlier? If we're both there at some point, which I believe I will be, whether it be 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, what is it going to matter if we're both there one day? So, like, if he got there first, whatever. If he got there with 1 song instead of 10 songs, whatever. In the end, what does it matter? I'm sure that there are things that he's wishing that he had, like, I'm not gonna, the grass is always greener on the other side, it seems like, but you know what? That's because you're standing there looking over people's lawns and pouring your own hose over there. So you know what? I'm gonna keep my hose, pouring it on my own lawn, be grateful for what I have, be grateful for the amazing things that I have in the community, be grateful for the amazing things that God has done for me. Forget it, man. Rather than being frustrated and jealous of this guy, which I can be, the reason I want to share this is not because I want to rant. It's actually because I want to show that I'm human and that you're not the only musician that feels like this. It's normal for a musician to get jealous of other musicians, creators, to compare against other, like, we're competitive. We want to go against each other. But you know what? There's enough room. Use it to fuel me, and rather than it building my frustration, I'm going to let it build my faith. So hope that helped. It helped me. Actually, I'm still struggling a little, but I'm telling myself it up here and waiting for it to get down here into my heart. It's in my head. It's just it's traveling through the 18 inches to my heart. So, oh man. Also, on a side note, I want to talk about the notable timing in the sense that I've been feeling incredibly grateful for all the stuff that's been working out in my life, all the incredible opportunities, all the incredible connections, all the incredible stuff. So I don't find that a coincidence that this jealousy comes in the timing of me being grateful. I don't see it as a coincidence. I think it's totally trying to take my sights off of that, and I will stand firm and not do that.